Next, we're going to delve into the evolution of multicellularity. And it's one of my favorite topics because it's another instance, much like endosymbiosis, where there was this evolutionary benefit that was accrued by individual organisms that began cooperating. So it wasn't as if the organisms planned on doing this, but there was increased survival and reproductive benefits to cooperation. So this gorgeous creature right here is a plasmoidal slime mold. Slime molds, they used to be considered part of the kingdom fungi. They look a lot like fungi, but they've since been reclassified as their own evolutionary lineage of protists. As some, like the cellular slime molds, they're really more like large numbers of amoebas that end up working cooperatively like a single multicellular organism. We're going to return to the cellular slime molds. Again, organisms that can live both freely as single independent cells, but then can aggregate together to form multicellular reproductive structures in a moment. Those are really important because they offer us a glimpse into how and why cells that worked cooperatively evolved into permanently bonded collections of multiple cells. But let's get back to this brilliant yellow sprawling organism. So, despite its macroscopic size, the plasmoidium that you see on your screen is not multicellular. It's actually a single mass of cytoplasm that is undivided by plasma membranes separating it into units. And this thing actually contains many, many nuclei in what's known as a supercell. So the supercell, it's a product of meiotic nuclear divisions, but then that are not followed by cytokinesis, by the separation of the cell. So the plasmoidium is going to extend its pseudopodia. You've heard that word before, false feet, when we talked about the cercozoans, the amoeba. But it's going to extend those pseudopodia through moist soil, leaf mulch, rotting logs, and it's going to engulf particles by phagocytosis as it grows. If the habitat begins to dry up or there's no food left, then this supercell, this plasmoidium, stops growing and differentiates into fruiting bodies that function in sexual reproduction. What's so cool about these guys is even though they lack brains, they don't have nervous systems, these slime molds are capable of solving mazes, of choosing the healthiest food from a diverse menu of options, and even capable of mimicking the layout of man made transportation networks like the Tokyo subway system. Please take a moment and check out the video below.